KasiaIwaniczkoMacLeod, thank you so much for talking with us today, and congratulations on being the SVAI Value Awards July Freedom Award winner.
Thank you.
You're from Poland, and you came over when you were 6. Tell us a little bit about what that was like.
It was a very scary process, to be honest. It was coming to a country where we had a little bit of family, but we were leaving all of our friends and all of our extended family behind, and we left and haven't really never turned back. We always remember and we always return, and but it was just a truly amazing experience to watch my parents make such a sacrifice to ensure that my sister and I had the opportunities that we have been afforded today with education and the freedoms that are presented here in the United States.
In fact, the sacrifice started right at the airport in Poland. Were you in Warsaw at that point?
We were in Warsaw, and we were at the airport with a one-way ticket, and they had indicated that we should really forego and the things that we were bringing with us, and said, "You should just pack up the things that you need, because you're not going to truly need the things of this country if you have a one-way ticket." And obviously during communism, the challenges are pretty tremendous, and for a child it's very confusing. I didn't understand what was happening, and that people would react this way. And when we came to the States and we flew into JFK, it was amazing. I saw the Statue of Liberty for the first time, and saw things that I never experienced in Europe, in Poland.
And you told me about your mom the first time she was in a grocery store. What happened?
Remember, we went to the grocery store for the first time. My grandfather, who had lived here for about 7 years, who sponsored us, took us to the grocery store, and she barely made it through the doors because she was so overwhelmed by the amazing abundance of what this country has. And I think that has really been sort of the foundation of how she has raised my sister and I. There is such an abundance here, and you can take advantage of it all. And that experience for me, I remember that, and I continue to remember that. And I think it's obviously helpful that we maintain that relationship with our homeland and the values that we bring, because I think every individual that comes to this country brings those. And we have a tremendous amount of respect for this country and the opportunities that it's afforded us.
So what does freedom mean to you?
Well, freedom to me, it's respect not only for your country, but the individuals within the country. We wouldn't be a country of these tremendous freedoms and opportunities if it wasn't for those that came before us and those that continue to come. The hard work, the respect for this country. It's important to have the respect for the individual. Everybody brings something unique and interesting to the table, and it's important to respect that. I think also service, and that service can be on a variety of different levels. It can be local. It can be so much as getting involved in your local school system. It can be getting involved in local politics and supporting a candidate. I tried to choose my candidates that reflect the same values that the word freedom means to me. So there's so many opportunities here, and I think that service and then in turn that pride, which we often use loosely and on a much broader level, we can resemble pride if we give of ourselves. And I think JFK said it best in his inauguration speech. If a free society cannot help the ones who are poor, it cannot save the few that are rich. So I really take that to heart every day when I deal with and work with the amazing nonprofits that I get involved in, and specifically the Dome Restoration Project that I'm working on, because that to me exemplifies on a local level what freedom means, and it is the people's house. And so I'm super excited to have that freedom that's been represented to me in that structure, that historic structure, and be a part of renovating that.
That's wonderful. You have a very interesting perspective because you came from outside the country.
Mm-hmm.
You really take hold of freedom and you hold on to it, and it's part of your everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
For many of us, we were born here. It's all we've ever known.
Right.
What do we miss?
I think what's missed is a perspective. It's very easy to lose oneself in the indulgence and the abundance of this country. I think that what we're missing collectively, and we all, even us immigrants, I think we definitely get sidetracked with the shiny object every now and again. But having perspective and being open and respectful of others and what they bring to this country can help sort of supersede that.